Hey Drosy, this is Josh from Josh and Danny SEO. I'm just shooting you that video about how you can improve your online presence. So taking a look at your site, it's a nice one-page site. You got, wouldn't consider necessarily header, but you got your header here. You got your logo. Then of course, welcome to the site. A little bit about y'all, which you've been in the business for almost 19 years now, which is awesome. And then, of course, going through, you talk about the different accreditings that you have and awards you've won, and the different types of work you do, which is great. And then, of course, contact, leave name, number, and email address, and what type of flooring you want done so you can get back to them as soon as possible. And, of course, once again, same deal. Now, I'm not seeing a ton of content though. You do explain like all the accreditations, but what Google is truly looking for is about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content talking about what you do, the different services, and like explaining your services. And the reason for that is so that you can so you can put in that content organic keywords. Now, what an organic keyword is a buyer intent word someone's putting into Google to find your specific service. But before we get deeper into that, let's check out behind the scenes on your website. The way we do that is with a system called Ahrefs. Now, when we put in your site, pdwoodfloors.com, out pops your rankings. Now, the two things we look at are the UR rating, which is the strength of your website, and the DR rating, which is the trust Google places in your site. Now, as you can see, it's no data and 0.01. Now, ideally, we want these both in between 30 and 40 with the ratio of 1 to 1. That's what we call the golden ratio. Now, the way we get that is with backlinks. Now, what a backlink is any link that leads from another website back to yours. Now, not all backlinks are created equal. For example, a backlink from Wikipedia would be an awful link because Wikipedia is a very spammy style site. However, a backlink from a flooring blog would be great because that is relevant to your service. Now, another important thing are those organic keywords. What buyer intent word are you ranking for? Which, as you can see, you have none on your website. So even if you had the strongest website, you wouldn't rank for anything because Google doesn't know what to rank you for. So we're just going to take an example of the biggest place in Connecticut, which is Hartford. So the biggest keyword, flooring installation, Hartford, Connecticut. Hartford Ct. So the first thing that's going to pop up are your ads. These are the people that are paying to be front and center. And when someone clicks on this and goes to the landing page, they get charged for it. Then you're going to have your GMB. This is the Google Map Pack. It's super important to get on because 30 to 40% of all people will stop here and pick one of these three people just because that's the easiest thing to do. Then you're going to have your organic rankings. This is by strength of website. So you're going to have your generic like Angie, House, Yelp, and then you have your top competitor, Advanced Hardwood Floors LLC. So let's check them out. So they have their header. They don't have a click to call, which is unfortunate. They have stuff they can work on as well, serving Connecticut, surrounding areas. And then, of course, they go with their header with their different drop-down menus, what they do. They have a lot of pictures taken up their site, like why? But they do have a decent amount of content. So not like that 1,500, 2,000 words that we're looking for, but as you can see, they're number one. So let's check behind the scenes and see why. Oop, wrong one. There we go. All right. So when we put their website in, advancedhardwoodfloorsllc.com, out pops their ranking. So as you can see, they have a strength of 23, which is pretty good, but they're still lagging a little behind with a 0.4 on their trust. But what they are doing really well with those backlinks, as you can see, they have 163 different backlinks helping their site along, as well as 113 different buyer intent keywords. So let's check them out. So the one that really matters is their flooring installation Hartford, Connecticut, and hardwood floors, Hartford, Connecticut. As you can see, I know it says the 9th position. However, as you saw, they were the first organic position, and they're still getting some traffic from that. There is no like one site that's getting all the traffic. Everybody's kind of fighting pretty well on all of the keywords throughout Connecticut. So it would be pretty And actually, it wouldn't be too difficult to just start snatching from New Haven, Hartford, and of course, your surrounding areas. But the way we get a strong website and start even looking to rank is first of all, you got to get those backlinks up. So, just to beat out the top in Hartford, which is the biggest place, first things first, you got to get more backlinks. You want to beat your competitor out in their backlinks. So they have 163, you want 200 to beat them out. Great thing is, you know where 163 are. You can go take theirs, add them to yours, add some more on top of that to beat them out to raise your URDR rating. And then, of course, you need that content. 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage explaining your different services and what you do so that you can organically place keywords throughout your site. As well as I would advise making separate service pages for the different services you provide so that you can put more content on those service pages to allow for more organic keywords to be put throughout your site. You do put them both together, start trying to rank for all your surrounding areas, Hartford, New Haven, as well as where you are, and you should start seeing more calls to your site and more traffic through your site. Now, I hope you found this helpful, Gerasi. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach back out to me. And if you can leave some feedback, that would be awesome.